What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Kenny to a Mill. We back with another video, and this one's gonna be what I learned from Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. This book absolutely changed my life, and if you haven't read it yet, I'm sure it would change yours too. But let me just get into some of the main topics. This isn't a synopsis or a summary of the book. It's just some of the key things that I got from the book, and I continue to apply to my life, and hope that you do as well. I read this book front to back a total of 2 times, and I still feel like I haven't soaked up all the knowledge that it has to offer. But with that being said, let's get right into the video. First things first is going to be your mindset, because you're going to have to change everything that you know. You have to totally change the way you think, the way your brain works, what people have told you, what your parents have told you, what your friends have told you, what the media has told you, what your teachers have told you. You literally have to think rich. Think rich. And that's something easier said than done, because it's foreign to you. You know, I'm not rich. Chances are, if you're watching this, you're not rich either. So this book gives you an insight to the minds of people that not only garnered great riches, but was able to keep riches and create generational wealth from one individual. So always keep that mindset. Be willing to absorb new information, but not information from everybody. People that's successful and has a track record of being successful, those are people you want to emulate, you want to get into their minds, and this book does a great job of helping. Number 2 is going to be persistence. Persistence is key. You have to have a burning desire to do what you want to do. So if you want to be rich, if you want to be wealthy, if you want to have financial freedom, you have to have that passion with a burning desire, with everything in you. You have to want that as bad as you want to breathe. If you don't have a burning desire for what you want to do, you're always going to quit short of your goals, because this isn't easy. If gaining financial freedom, gaining wealth was easy, we'll all be millionaires. Everybody will be millionaires. It's not something that's easy, so you will always fall short of your goal if you don't have that persistence. One of my favorite stories in the book was about Henry Ford and how he wanted them to build a V8 engine, and all the engineers were telling him, it's not possible. It's not possible. So he said, get it done. I want it and I'll have it. So 6 months goes by. Henry, man, it's not possible. Get it done. A year goes by. Henry, man, I'm telling you, my G, it ain't possible. Henry gonna look at him. Man, if you don't get it done a year later, well, I don't know if it's really a year later, but some time later, they say, you know what? Hey, Henry, man, I think we figured it out, pimp. We did it. So imagine if he would took their no for answer. Imagine he would stop after that year and said, you know what, y'all just go ahead and quit. Henry had a vision in his head. He had a thought, and he wasn't going to stop until that vision became a reality. You see, it didn't matter how many times people told him no. It didn't matter how many times they failed. He knew he had in his mind, and what he envisioned would come to fruition. Which brings me to number 3, and that is, your thoughts have power. Your thoughts have power. Let me say it again for y'all, because everything starts with a thought. Everything. Think of the car, for example. Back in the day when they were doing horses and carriages, one guy said, you know what, there's gotta be a better way. I gotta feed this horse, he get tired, I gotta stop. There's gotta be a better way of transportation. You think the first person to think of the car knew about engine combustions and whatever else goes into making the car? No, he just had an idea. He said, you know what? I want to have a self-sustaining way of transportation that doesn't rely on a live animal that could get tired, that could get hurt, that could die. He just know he wanted to make an automobile, and that if he believed that he could do it, everything would come into place. Everything would come into fruition. And nowadays we have cars, we have planes, we have all these different things because someone had to think of. Number 4 is going to be fear. Fear is mostly uncertainty. Us not knowing what the outcome will be. For example, we all fear death. Not because of death itself, it's because we don't know what happens when you go to the other side. Death could be one of the best things that ever happened to us. We don't know. We can only experience it once we are fortunately not here anymore. So it's the same thing with fears of anything else. So if you have a fear of going into business, fear of going back to school or whatever it is, it's because you kind of don't know the outcome. You kind of don't know the effect it will have on your life. You could go into business, go broke, go bankrupt. You could go back to school and fail every class and drop out. You just don't know. Or you could go into business and it might be a successful 6-figure, 7-figure business. Or you could go back to school, get your degree, and start making 6-figure, 7. You never know. But that fear is always going to hold you back. It's going to keep you in your comfort zone. It's going to keep you from doing what you have to do because we like to know. We like to be in control of our own destiny. In the book, they talk about the 6 ghosts of fear, which is the fear of poverty, old age, loss of love, criticism, ill health, and death. I'm not going to get into all of them because that's not the video for that. I'll probably make a separate video about that. But those are just the 6 basic fears that we all have and that we all must overcome. But generally speaking, I think don't let any type of fear, any type of doubt hold you back. Just go ahead and do it, because at least you could say you did it and you don't have any. Last but not least, use your sexual energy wisely. The strongest desire that we have as humans is our sexual desires, our desire for intimacy. And if we could use that energy to create success instead of wasting it on, random booty calls, porn, and things like that, you're wasting a valuable resource, a valuable drive that you have. If you could go ahead and convert that into motivation, into ambition, and things like that, you can achieve success, and that will elevate you from a regular person to a genius. In the book, it says that all geniuses were able to use their sexual desires in a positive way. I know I'm not saying it the best way the book said it, but basically that's what I kind of took from it. But anyway, there you have it. Those are my key points, my key takeaways from Think and Grow Rich. It's a great book. I recommend anybody to read it. It will change your life. It definitely changed mine. I'll probably have a link in the description. Comment below if you read the book or if you're going to read the book. If you have read the book, tell me what you think about it. And if you haven't read the book, tell me what you're hoping to learn or some of the things that you're hoping to get out of it. Until the next time, peace.